You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the Polygon. At Weather Call, we make the Polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 20th of March. This is James Spann. Another chilly morning. Some spots are near freezing, but a big warm up today. And rain comes back before the weekend arrives. Let's talk about it. Here's the upper air look across the country this morning. We have a northwest flow aloft here, and obviously a very dry air mass in place. Here's a peek at the radar composite across the country. Very calm first full day of spring. And yes, indeed, it's cold. Jasper at freezing. These observations taken about 5 o'clock. The number's probably coming down a degree or two over the next 90 minutes. Gadsden and Sylacauga, 33. Clanton down in Peach Country, they've got 34. The same for Alexander City. Montgomery, 36. Mobile in the upper 30s to start the day at 38. Dothan, 45. But a big warm-up today. We're expecting highs at or over 70 in most spots today. Some spots climbing almost 40 degrees from morning low to afternoon high, which means the air is very dry. Check the watch warning map. Again today, very calm across the country. Got a couple of marginal severe weather risks west of the state today over parts of Texas and western Oklahoma. Tomorrow, a marginal risk across parts of southeastern Texas and extreme South Louisiana. And on day 3, which is Friday, a marginal risk. This is level 1 out of level 5, really for the southern tip of Florida. That kind of clips extreme southeast Louisiana, around Apalachicola. But for most of Alabama on Friday, it's just going to be a cool, rainy day with a very stable air mass in place. And we do note on day 5, which is Sunday, we have a severe weather risk defined for parts of West Texas, West Oklahoma, and southern Kansas, but there's no outlook beyond that period. Here's a look at the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Keep in mind, this counts the rain we receive Friday and Friday night and the rain we see Tuesday of next week with the next system. Between both of those, we're expecting rain amounts for most of the state between 1 and 2 inches. So, model fans, here we go, the GFS, the 06C run, valid today at 4. Again, troughing over eastern Canada. Still got that upper feature hanging back over the southwest United States. But for us, a nice warm-up today. Very dry air, sunny with low 70s in most spots today. It'll feel pretty good. Tomorrow, dry and mild. Highs up in the 70s statewide. Rain well to the west. And that rain will be coming in here on Friday. It's not going to rain all day, but it could rain a pretty good chunk of the day. And the surface low is to the south, so this is going to be a cool, rainy day. For most of the state, temperatures in the low and mid-60s. And any thunderstorms would most likely be in the Gulf and way down in South Florida. So just cool and wet. That will be Friday and Friday night. And again, there's no risk of any severe storms with this. And then let's look at Saturday. The model's a little slower in suggesting that we might have backwash clouds in place much of the day, and there might even be some lingering showers on Saturday. And if the trends keep up, we might have to insert that risk of a couple of spotty showers, a cloudy day, a cool day with highs in the 60s. But if it does rain, it probably won't rain that much. And then Sunday, that should be a beautiful day. Sunday morning, we start the day well down in the 40s, probably some 30s for the colder pockets. And the high Sunday, low 70s in most spots. So, again, the weekend looks okay. Saturday, cloudy, cool, maybe a few spotty showers, but Sunday, sunshine back in full force. Monday, clouds will probably increase. We have a system off to the west, and that will be coming in here on Tuesday with showers and maybe some thunder, but there's just no surface-based instability here. That's the surface-based Cape Tuesday afternoon coming off the GFS. So at this point, it certainly doesn't look like a severe weather event, but again, a good chance of showers and maybe a thunderstorm on Tuesday. And then a week from today, Wednesday, March 27th, still got broad troughing to the west, but again, that first wave is out of here, so that looks like a dry day. So the better chance of rain next week seems to be on Tuesday at this point. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, the 29th. Got a trough over the eastern states and pretty chilly air dropping in here. Again, I don't think we've seen the last freeze and frost yet. And you know the advice. Wait until what day? April 15th, if you want to plant something that might be harmed by a freeze. And if this is right, that would be a big late season snow for Chicago and Milwaukee and Madison, Wisconsin. We'll check rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the GFS ensemble. The mean between 3 and 4 inches between now and the 4th of April. Look at temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. Low 70s today, mid 70s today, then low 60s on Friday. That's that rainy day. The weekend on Saturday, 64. Again, the sky will stay mostly cloudy. Then we bounce back to 71 on Sunday. And then mostly upper 60s to near 70 for much of next week. And the latest 8 to 14 day guidance. This is for March 27th through April 2nd. And if this works out, temperatures here would be very close to average. So we're getting close to the eclipse. The solar eclipse coming up on April 8th. And again, if you have not seen it, that's the path of totality. And it's going to be interesting to see the crowds that flock to that little narrow zone across the country. The path of totality runs through parts of Texas, up into Arkansas, southeastern Missouri, parts of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and up into the northern part of New England. And for those in Alabama, again, I just picked Birmingham as a reference point. It's going to be a partial eclipse. 86% of the sun will be blocked on April 8th. The event begins at 12:40 Central Daylight Time. The peak will be about 2 o'clock, and it wraps up at 3:17. And understand, nobody knows what the weather's going to be like. Of course, clouds will totally get in the way in some spots. We all know that. This is April 8th, and typically the weather's very active that time of the year. It would be better to have this in October, but it is what it is. But again, once we get within 10 days, we'll open up that window where we can start to get a decent idea. But again, that's April 8th, partial eclipse in Alabama. And again, there's that path of totality. And good luck finding a hotel room in those places. So yesterday, a lot of people were asking about some smoky conditions in scattered spots. And captured that visible satellite view right before sunset. And most of these are prescribed burns. They're for management purposes. They're to prevent wildfires. That's what they're for. And one big one was there in the Okmulgee area south of Tuscaloosa. That smoke plume was blowing into Centerville and Brent, parts of Shelby and Chilton counties. We had one up in Lawrence County that was blowing into parts of Morgan and Madison County. Had a few down in South Alabama. So last night, had a pretty good look at the moon right there. That's a great shot. So today I will be at the Harris Early Learning Center in Birmingham this morning to see the kids in the program there. Elmer Harris was a very good friend of mine. He was the president of Alabama Power Company. And he established this, and it's just a great ministry. So look forward to seeing the kids there. Tomorrow, Boaz High School, Marshall County. That'll be a lot of fun. And let's see, I also wanted to mention it's EMS Day on Thursday. I'll be speaking at an EMS event at Grandview Medical Center in Birmingham. Our friends, our first responders, they do not get enough thanks or appreciation or credit. So I always look forward to encouraging them. Friday, I will be at Verner Elementary School in Tuscaloosa. Saturday, it's a book signing in Asheville. We're going to be at the Pig, the Piggly Wiggly from 10:30 until 1:30. This one's going to be good. If you're in St. Clair County or anywhere around, come see us in Asheville. And then Sunday, I'll be speaking at the Goshen United Methodist Church as they commemorate the 30th anniversary of that horrible, horrible tornado tragedy. Tornado hit their church on Palm Sunday in 1994, killing 20 people. Just an unspeakable situation. This was a big F4 tornado. And Kelly Clem will be back. She was the pastor of the church at the time. Kelly and Dale, her husband, they lost their 4-year-old daughter, Hannah, in that tragedy. But again, that will be Sunday at the Goshen United Methodist Church, which is north of Piedmont, up in the far southern part of Cherokee County. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.